get a scoop of this. All right, I got a super sick deck, a super fun deck that is using cool cards. It's not Kazar-Zoo. It's not using Wave. It's kind of off meta, and it's so much fun to play. And it's been very successful, which is also important because sometimes I think the coolest decks aren't all that great. But I have been working on this one and fine-tuning it for a while now, and I made some switches, and now I am just winning. So what's up? We're going to take a look at Drink Your Venom. I think this is a really fun Pool 3 deck. It does require an assortment of cards, right? I got some pretty nice pulls mid Pool 3, but what's so fun about this deck is that it has multiple paths, okay? There's the Symbiote path via Venom, there's the other Symbiote path with Carnage, and then there's just another path that incorporates Killmonger and kind of goes just a kill the Kazar-Zoo route, and still with the ultimate goal of getting death for less than 6. That's still the ultimate goal here, but I'm not using Wave, which has kind of been, I don't know, I think it's kind of an interesting move. A lot of players are using Wave to try and get another 6 card early, to try and buy Thor, loved including you here, to try and get somebody else early, and I find that the destroy strategy allows you to play Death and then still play another 6, which for me is Magneto, or have a different option. Maybe you can play Death and somebody else, Death and Killmonger on turn 6, without requiring Wave. Now, I don't particularly love Wave. I love what Wave does, but Wave also is an opening for the opponent, right? And that's why I have not been super big into Wave as... Man, I'm gonna... Let's see, this is a risk, because if I Gambit Venom... I'll save Gambit. Anyways, so Wave opens the floor for the opponent to also grab a benefit. And my way minus Wave and not following the Wave Death trend, I think creates maybe a little more cool flexibility and creates a little bit more strength. I found myself getting bigger numbers because I'm not worried about them copying on my Wave turn. Now, this is a bit odd. This is a bad turn here. I'm going to Gambit for the end of the game. I think that's my best play. This is a weird round where I didn't really get a whole lot, okay, and Death is going to be costing 6, which is what I said I did not want to have happen. He's going to try and zoo it up here. Those are going to be 2 1s, I'm sure, adding to Bishop's total, and we've drawn a rock. I'm gonna play Death here because I think Bishop should do it. And like I said, I've had a lot of success with this deck against Zoos, against discard, against movement. So we'll see if it pulls through for you guys here in the first attempt. But one thing I do also love about like fun decks, and what I love about this deck, is the opportunity to have a little bit of chance. Like a little bit of like roll the dice. Like Gambit is giving you a little bit of roll the dice in terms of who he snipes. Killmonger would have been much more of a sure thing, taking out all the 1s. But, you know, we get the one that we need, and there's just something about those moments that makes it more fun. There's just something about having that moment where you can fist pump. Like, if you just run a straight Zoo, you're like, I play all my cards, I know how it goes. And that's like nifty, and it's good for grinding. But when you've already reached the high levels and you kind of want to just have fun, or you're trying to climb, but you also want to build a deck that's just like really good to play, or be fun to play when they introduce like a friend play mode, I think you want to have a little bit of just like that chance. And something that makes Marvel Snap really good is there can be exciting, unpredictable moments, right? You get ego and like, holy crap, the whole thing is thrown off. Or you swap hands. And some of those I'm not a big fan of. I don't like having my perfect setup and then swapping hands. But I do got to say that it does create memorable moments. Whereas I feel like running your cards just in the same rote pattern and routine like a hamster wheel, it might be successful, but it's not as fun. Like, the Kazar-Zoo works amazingly well. It's a great way to grind, but I don't know. There's just something kind of like, you know, I don't love it a lot. I wish it was a little bit different. I'm probably actually going to go... We're not going to get the boost on Sabretooth. It's fine, though. He'll still become 0. I think this is better. That way, if we Venom or Carnage next turn, we can still do our destruction and work on reducing death. There goes Thor. They really don't want you to see Thor. I put Thor in because I love using the new cards. And Asgard is here right now, so that is a super sweet location. And I actually didn't get it. I got Yondu. Killmonger would do some decent damage. Oh, let's do this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play Nova here, and then we're going to Killmonger into it. Opponent snaps. And we should destroy Yondu and Nightcrawler and Nova. Not Bucky, thankfully. And this should give us... It'll give us a 5-power Sabretooth, a 4-power... Oh, he's going to double up the Khazar. I really would love for Gambit to hopefully snipe the Khazar. That would be great since it's currently double. A little weird glitching there. But we are going to get a nice little destroy that pulls Death to 5, so we can play Death this turn. Now, we're really using a different strategy here. There's no Carnage, no Venom taking place. But I can... See, this is dicey, because if I Death here... I would love to Death in the middle to guarantee I get the +3, but I don't know that that's necessary. I'm gonna Death here and see. I think this should work. I've also learned like a little bit of strategy from all my playing that I think has really helped, which is like spreading your cards. I was focusing too much on 2 locations and then getting kind of like kicked in the teeth at the end in turn 6. So I found that if you spread and try to win all the rounds, it benefits you a bit. All the locations, it's helpful. Now, I can Gambit to try to get a kill, or I can Magneto here. Magneto's going to put me at 16. If he has America Chavez, he wins. Gambit is going to require a really good card kill. Okay, if I Venom, that doesn't gain me anything, really. I'm going to be at 6 and... No, Venom actually is pretty good here. Okay, so Venom I'll lose. Venom puts me at 6 and 8, 14. 15. And then I hope to get a Gambit here. Well, Gambit could... Okay, let's do it. Let's just be risky. This is where the deck is fun. It's risky. It's crazy. Who knows what's going to happen? He's taking away his ability, which, all right. I mean... He's very much boosted up here. This is going to be scary. I don't know that we can get this victory, but we will try our hardest. All right, Venom is going to swallow up Sabretooth. I would have loved to have that last turn. Gambit comes in. Oh! Gambit strikes again. I know it could have gone the wrong way, but I'm telling you, this deck, you haven't even seen a really good setup yet, okay? Because the deck has not set up the way I wanted it to, but I guess that's kind of interesting. I'm sure based on my deck, you know what I'm setting up for. I'm setting up for Carnage or Venom. I'm going either symbiotic way to drink our Venom. Love the setup. Love when you 1, 2, 3, 4 it. Check that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm actually going to use the sewer system to my advantage. We'll go dig deep, okay? Because we're about to destroy these cards, so it's okay. We're not going to be affected by -1 across 4 cards. We'll probably be -1 across 2 or 3. When we get the extra energy. I love when we get to do this. I love having the freaking straight. All right, so we're going to get to go Sabretooth here, which is fine. Sorry, Sabretooth. But Sabretooth will go down to 3, back to 4 with Nova, so we'll be good. And I'm going to get my Widow's Bite. All right, well, that's another great reason to have this nice 1, 2, 3, 4 start. And it just made my decision really easy for me. All right. Thanks for the setup. Asgard would be great, but I'm actually going to Carnage into you, and the Widow's Bite is going to hurt. And that's 3-card destroy for my friend Death, who hopefully will appear at some point soon. I'd love to Thor Asgard, but we'll see. Carnage is going to be at 9. Well, no, 8 with the -1, but you know what I mean. Sabretooth comes back. Oh, Sabretooth came back as a 5 because of the location. Okay. Wasn't sure exactly how that would work, but that feels really great. Death is at freaking 6. So I can Thor. Is Black Widow a 1? No, we got 2. I can make Black Widow. I'm sorry, I can make Death cost 4 next turn. Thor is what I really want to do. I really love using Thor. But it's not the play. It's not the play. I'm sorry. Have your Asgard. Do what you need. Playing away from the Asgard works. That's how you use the locations to your advantage. You either get the benefit or you avoid, okay? Beautiful. Death is down to 4. Take your 2 draws. and we pull in to a Death Thor finale. I'm gonna go. Do I think I'm gonna draw? Okay, so what's in my deck? I have 5 cards in my deck still. The likelihood that I draw Mjolnir, because I was gonna say I could do Thor and then Death on the 6th turn. The hard part is like if I pull Magneto, then I don't want Thor there, and I can't use Death and Venom. So let's do this. I think this is gonna be the smarter play. Oh, and they're going here anyways. What are you going with? Better not be Shang-Chi. It's Hobgoblin. Okay, so I'm still at +10, which still feels pretty good, and we Bucky Barnes Thor it. Okay, so in this case, Venom is +7 and Bucky and Thor is +7, so I think we'll be okay. And Bucky does us no good over on the left side. What about... Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's do it. I don't think you got us. I don't think you got our number. I don't think you can do it. Sure, we'll find out, but you burned... My Death and Hobgoblin basically cancel each other out with me getting a little advantage, so that was a complete loss of a turn. And we get the retreat. Drink your Venom. That's what we like to say. Drink your Venom, puntier. Drink your Venom. We've got both Carnage and Venom, and we're ditching turn 1, which is the Lemuria turn. No cards revealed. I love the animations. Man, there's so many things. I can make a list of everything I love about freaking Marvel Snap, and there's just so many. But Atlantis is a great play for Venom because I'm able to lay a bunch of cards, and then obviously Venom can just symbiotically unionize everyone into one fell swoop. So this is a great start. Right now, Yondu counts as a Death Destroy. I don't think it's supposed to. I think eventually they're going to fix that. But right now, yeah, Yondu counts, which is a bit odd, a bit weird. Maybe it shouldn't be that way. But okay, the play here is if I draw a Koye or Nova, we'll put them into the Venom. But my hope would be that I pull... I could even pull Thor, because we can go turn 6 with Venom. We can just let that sit for right now. Mirror Dimension is going to transform. Mirror Dimension could go Atlantis, in which case Thor, Death, or Magneto would all be fantastic plays. I love when the opponent goes a completely different direction. You're going to Carnage... Okay. Oh, that's nice, because Carnage takes Angel, which works out pretty well. Okay, so it is Atlantising again. All right, so we're going to Nova. Well, Nova will be good, because Nova will boost Sabretooth by 1, and we'll give Venom some extra power, guaranteeing we win that lane. And we don't really have anything else to really do here on turn 4, unless I was going to save Nova for Carnage, but it would only be boosting Carnage and Venom then, so it's sort of the same as boosting Venom and Sabretooth. I think about this a lot. Like, my mind is going a million miles per hour when I play these turns. I don't know if that's how it works for you, but hopefully it's good insight. Hopefully it helps you figure out maybe some fun things. Okay, he's gonna take out his own guy to take out mine, but that's another destruction for my wonderful Death. So hey, thank you very much. Sabretooth is not... Oh, I forgot. Sabretooth is not gonna pop. Okay, Death is down to 2. Pretty freaking amazing. Okay, so we can actually... Wow, we can really ball out here. So let's go Death here. I think, yeah, let's snap. I think you're done. Like, this is a more traditional way of how it plays out. Their Killmonger actually assisted in our absolute destruction, but this worked out really well. So I can Gambit, but I can also Carnage and get Sabretooth back. Gambit's a better play. Gambit's a better play because I'm not going to play more cards. I just want to thin their numbers. And maybe Gambit gives us an opportunity. If it takes out Carnage, Killmonger, an opportunity to do a pretty good job here and to even win that left lane. Now he's sitting at 11. Unfortunately, we lost our wonderful boy Magneto, which would have guaranteed it. But this will be a 14-point Lemuria here, so I think we should be fine. Even if he plays any big card on the right, or honestly a big card in the center, it would have to be like a Hulk. We're going for a big one. It's going for an 8-cube finale. You're going to get to wrap this up on just a throwdown. All right, we had 2 sweet Gambit snipes to win us games. This is a more traditional play, and let's see what they got. All right. Carnage is coming in with a pretty nice get. I wish I had one more turn for Sabretooth. 14, they go Death there. They take it there. Tie me there. Wave over. Do they have a 4-play? Electra, no dice, and we lose by 1. Oh my gosh. Miserable defeat. Oh no. Lemuria with the no reveal. All right, we'll hide our Nova. I also love that I just get to play Nova some more. You know, Nova was loved and Nova was hated, and now Nova is okay, and I'm glad I still get some usage out of him here later on. Okay, so we're gonna Nova, Bucky. Ooh, you know what? Bucky can just destroy himself after turn 3, and we can probably have a more, this is good. Murder World can help us out here. I love the Murder World animation, by the way. Giving us a Widow's Bite, which is fine. Korg is a 1, Black Widow's a 2. Oh, baby. We can also destroy these ninjas. Death is going to come down. All right, I don't really want to win. Okay, Widow's Bite is going to destroy that. Killmonger will get 1, 2, we'll get 4 kills and Nova boost everybody else. That's the play right there. That is the play right there. And Death is going to be 5 at the end of turn 3 here, which is pretty beautiful. So check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, Death. And Nova's going to boost. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, oh, ending the Murder World storm. Literally, with a storm. Always coming in with some sort of curveball, which you'll love to see. But this will be pretty hot because we're going to Carnage our way into Death being what? Death is going to be 2. Death is going to be 2 costs. And yes, this is a more traditional game of getting to see how this deck, like, it's intended to play, right? We chop America Chavez. Goodbye to your big points. We lose out on the bonuses Nova gave us, I guess, but... Oh, Death is only 1. Dracula, they're going to play a freaking Infinite there. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we'll go kill them all. We're going to have to win the other 2 lanes, so... This is how it's going to have to be, baby. This is how it's going to have to be. I would love to pull Mjolnir next turn, but we're playing whatever we get. Gambit would be great as well. Jubilee is not going to get America Chavez. Jubilee gets Rock Slide, and I'll probably draw a rock. I draw a Gambit. All right. So we'll Gambit here. I'm guessing they're going to Infinite there in the center, so we need to hope that Gambit takes a destruction on the left or on the right. It's not going to be Infinite because we have initiative. So, I mean, let's see what happens here. I think we can do it. It is a more traditional play. Dracula does sort of derp our middle lane a bit, but let's see. He might even retreat off of this. I don't know. It depends what he has. Theoretically, I could have a Magneto or an America Chavez or a Hulk or anything. Gigantic. Go, Bobo. What are we going to destroy? Please, Rob. Okay. Dracula would have been a fantastic get, though. Oh, and we win. He did not have the Infinite. I was about to get sad. I was about to be like, oh my god. Editor, erase that. But see, it pays off. Our play in the center, traditional play, worked. I know he got unlucky without the Infinite, but this deck, look at the games, right? It mitigates a lot of different decks, a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different locations, a lot of different lucks. I love how this works. I think it is a fantastic, fun deck. Drink your Venom. I got you guys covered. More decks coming your way, more strategy, more fun, and more ScooperHeroes, all right? It's delicious. It's summer. Let's eat up. Until next time, thanks a lot, everybody. Love you guys lots. Peace.